telephone.
No, but her voice was perfect, Your Honor. Her voice was perfect. Now, Godot, you want to get into this now?
I want you to prolapse my... It's like a what?
Godot's got an idea for if you decide to run.
Please.
Yeah, I'm going to be your campaign manager. That's an idea for a presidential. You got one already?
We're working on him, but he's not a...
We can wait till the next spot.
You can wait till the next spot, because if you get into this, I think that this is actually a very, very good and profound idea for someone who decides to run for president. If you're going to do it very, very seriously and really try to get information, Godot's got a pretty good idea for it. We'll talk about that when we're right back. We've got Doug Stanhope, who may run for president. This is Penn, Jillette, Mike Godot on Free FM. Yeah, this is Penn, Jillette on Big CBS Free FM. We're at penradio@gmail.com, penradio.com. Mike Godot sitting across from me, and kind of diagonal to me is Doug Stanhope. It was DougStanhope.com. I
prefer to think of at the head of the table.
At the head of the table?
The head of the table.
DougStanhope.com.
DougStanhope.com.
And you can find...
That's another... I get Stanhope08.com, but it's we have no content. Again, that's why I haven't been pushing the presidential thing. At 07, we're going to be ready to go. I just don't want it to look half-assed, which is exactly what it is right now.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe it'll be fully asked.
Yeah.
In a little while. Yeah. Here's Godot's idea.
I'm telling
pitch
you,
it to him seriously.
All right, seriously now. What do you think your budget's going to be for running for president? I mean, if you had to guess.
These are all the things that I have no idea.
Right, but
I could spout off my material that involves libertarian, but that whole side, is that why I'm talking to campaign managers?
Yeah, but when it works out, it's going to be millions and millions of dollars. And as a campaign, you're going to spend a certain amount per week on advertising.
Right.
My suggestion is, rather than spend that money on advertising, call a press conference and say, I am donating 1/52nd of my my money, my political money for the year, to orphans in Africa, because I believe there are too many orphans in Africa, and I want to help fight orphanage. I want to help the orphanages. Do this every week until it becomes a game show atmosphere. People come and go, who's he going to give money to this week? You give money to things you believe in. You give money to things that are important to you. We learn about you because you've given money to things that matter to you.
So instead of doing the TV
So it's no negative campaigning. It's all positive. It's all about what you believe and where you think your money should go.
Buy into this every week?
I think so.
I think it might just go wild.
You got a $50,000 budget for TV ads. Really small, because you're going to be libertarian, whatever.
Yeah.
$50,000 budget. You call a press conference and say, I'm not going to pay the $50,000 for TV ads this week. I'm giving it all to cancer.
That's a great idea.
And then all the people you give
every week,
every single person goes, well, the Doug Stanhope campaign just gave us this much money. They all become workers for you, right? They all become automatically. Here's a guy that thinks it's more important to give kids who are suffering money than it is to run a stupid ad.
Fantastic.
And you do that every week so that they're used to it. You do it in every city. So instead of doing the local ads, you just go, I'll decide.
I'm in Baltimore this week, and I'm giving money to this charity.
Baltimore free lunch.
That's a great idea. Most of the ads that I've seen, even in 04 with the LP run, they were running these commercials. Like, what are you doing? And that's when I first thought of that idea we talked about.
Yeah.
Again,
you'll do your proper timing on.
Right.
You don't want to kill it here on this show.
No one. Yeah. Well, no one's. I want to have it ready.
Sure.
And out. It's all about timing.
But you might want to consider that, or part of it. Some sort of amount of money. And then it seems like this nutty thing where people can donate to your campaign and know that the money's going to a good cause and just kind of going through you. Yeah. They're channeling their donations.
It's just a roulette wheel of,
and you become a hero.
Roulette wheel of charities.
But I would say to myself, I really feel like giving $50,000 to Wells in Africa. So I call you up and I say, Doug, I'm going to donate $50,000 to your party. I'd like you to donate it to there. And you just come up in the middle as a middleman and say, from my campaign contributions, $50,000 goes to, and then you have this weird kind of automatic special interest groups who say to you, I'll give you $100,000 if you give it directly to the hospital.
Yeah, but can you legally do that?
I'm not sure if you can legally do that or not, but that's absolutely the thing to work out.
Why? How could there possibly be a law against that?
I don't know.
There may be laws against what you can do with campaign contributions.
There's so much, yeah.
You may not be able to donate it to someone else?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, you'll have to do some work on that.
Exactly. There's so much.
But man, if it works.
I'm trying to learn.
Can you talk
a hero.
to Jesse Ventura's people or Kinky's people or anything?
I've talked to a bunch of people. I have the guy I want. It's a matter of getting him able to do it, as he is not a resident of the United States.
Aha.
Is my guy over in the UK. He's the reason that I do so well over there. I've probably spent a total of 90 days of my life in the UK, and I'm 100 times bigger than I am in 16 years in the United States, and it's all because of this guy. I trust him implicitly, and so if we can, he's working on that through a lawyer right now, so. He'll run my campaign, which would be just fantastic.
Now, what are the libertarians thinking of you?
Just what you'd expect. A lot of people, she's going to make a mockery of this party.
No, what you were just doing right then was mocking, wasn't it?
Yes, it was exactly mocking.
I just want to make it very clear that...
And there's a lot of people in the Libertarian Party I would mock, and that's what I love about the Libertarian Party, is they're freaks. They're all... That's what people have to understand. You are all part of the fringe element, no matter whether you're a right-wing, homeschooler, Christian, zealot, or you're the drug angle. You're all, a small percentage of everybody. I'm a smoker. They just passed that law in Nevada, which I thought would be the last place you couldn't smoke in bars.
Yeah, they passed the more draconian one too. They passed the worst one.
Yeah, and they'll appeal the hell out of it because it's completely. The fact that casinos are left out it's discriminatory towards small business, and so they'll have some legal basis, but they'll find a way around it. It's just, and then because you give 80% of the people don't smoke, so you give them that, choice of, hey, you want to tell 20% of the people to live like you? Most of the time they're going to go, yeah, I will. They're not thinking.
Well, the Constitution is there to protect the nuts.
Yeah. What group do I fit into that's only 20% of the people? You fit into some group somewhere where if you let the 80% decide to tell you how to live, you're going to get screwed.
Well, that's where that's that great expression that some libertarians use of, if you can convince the gun people that the dope people are okay, and the dope people that the gun people are okay, everyone becomes libertarian.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, again, there's a lot of stuff I'm having to learn about corporations, where a lot of the drug, hippie kind of element, the socially liberal think that the libertarians are just going to let corporations, they're going to run more amok, where you go, if you take away how government can help corporations run amok like they have. I just don't have the sound bites. I don't have enough knowledge. I want to keep my mouth shut. I don't like talking in half sentences.
Well, that's the interesting thing about freedom.
I'm a stuttery on my own. When I do know what I'm trying to say, I stutter.
So you'll have a better time when you have it all clearly laid out.
Right.
They're gonna be throwing you questions though you aren't ready for. That's gonna happen.
I did a Q&A with Hammer of Truth, but when I can take a second to write it out. And I'm not staring at you and your big intimidating head.
I'm sorry. I wish my head were smaller. I was just
Nothing makes me need a drink more than talking to a smart non-drinker like Penn. And you're the only one I know to judge that on.
Well, that's the thing. I've always been a total pro drug legalization guy, but I still make the drug guys uncomfortable because of never having had any or even a drink. But I'm very pro-freedom. And I'm also, I was one of the ones that thought that when Jim Baker was locked up, that he was locked up for all the wrong reasons. He was locked up because we didn't have enough religious freedom. I really want the nut Christians to have complete freedom from the government.
Oh, exactly.
As long as I have the freedom to call them the nut Christians.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's the other thing.
And it's so easy to pull those people together if you can get them to listen. If you can get their attention. I mean, most people, even people who think they have strong leanings right or left, you talk to them for 5 minutes logically, and usually go, well, yeah, that would be good in a perfect world, but no one else is going to vote that way. I'm not going to vote that way. Well, shut up. A lot of us are going to vote that way.
Well, one of the, what was it, Harry Brown, when he was running for president.